Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into our broadcast of FIBA basketball. We've got a group play game just moments away. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll see Brazil taking on USA. Taking a look at Brazil. Well, this is a must-win for them. They lost their first group stage game.
Well, if they lose, they're 0-2 and out. I expect them to play with fire, be sharper than that first group stage game. Their backs are against the wall.
And as for USA, they won their first game. Another win tonight, and they finished first in the group.
Yeah, this group is really tight. Remember, this is the final group stage game, so everything is still on the line.
In these FIBA games, we get to see a lot of NBA teammates squaring off as opponents.
That's a really cool aspect of international play. Guys may have gone into battle together for years in the NBA, but that doesn't matter now. It's all about representing your country.
MP shot is good.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
You know, with the FIBA game being several minutes shorter than the NBA, players can really go full tilt with their energy.
That's especially important in the first half. You don't have to leave as much in the tank, so you tend to see more chase down blocks, scrambles, and sprinting early in games. It's really fun to watch.
He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. To the middle. Oh, great D that time from MP. Santos has gone just 1 for 4 so far. And here's MP from outside. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now, 3 for 3.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Pass to Santos. Here's Tavares. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. This Brazilian national team traces its history all the way back to 1950.
Yeah, back to the first FIBA World Competition. Finished 4th. Brazil has been serious about basketball from the start. This is a team with a highly decorated history in FIBA play.
Here's Diaz, following the three-pointer by USA. Pass to Santos. Brazil moving that ball around. Here's Diaz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barbosa. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Santos. Here's Tavares. No good on the three. When looking at the Brazil program, the 50s and 60s were their glory days.
Yeah, they won 2 FIBA titles in the 50s and 60s, winning medals in the games as well. Now, Brazil is looking to get back to the podium at the Worlds or Games.
And here's USA. They're on a 17-7 run. And here's MP from outside. Offensive board. Controls the rebound and the putback.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Santos. USA making their last shot. Pass to Santos. Three-pointer. Brazil again can't hit.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
So it's Brazil now. USA making their last shot. Here's Santos. And he dunks it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Counted from distance. Santos has got 8 points.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's USA going into the break up. And the second quarter getting started here in the group play portion of the FIBA tournament. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So it's Brazil now, following the three-pointer by USA.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
MP. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. MP's got 22.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Reed passes to MP. Oh, ripped away. Here's the break. The shot by Duarte, no good. Pass to Whitmore. Back to MP. The baseline J. And it's USA with another.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Duarte. USA making their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. Outside Whitmore. Here's MP, and it's USA with another.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Brazil trails by 21. Pass to Silva. It's Duarte on the wing. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. There's a screen. Here's Melo. And no good. The dry spell continues. And so MP will bring it up for USA. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
So both teams making some changes here. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Barros. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Here's Diaz. Yet to see a basket.
2 minutes.
1 minute 58 left to play in the half. Joel Embiid with the board. MP outside from behind the arc. And again, USA with the triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Santos. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
There's 1 minute 26 left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's USA. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And yep, it's good.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Santos, good.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
Tatum finds MP. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. 34 points for MP.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Diaz. No made baskets yet. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Here's Santos. takes the three. And so it's USA cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Welcome back to the second half of this FIBA tournament group play game here on 2K Sports. Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. The three. The shot won't fall. Santos has gone 4 of 10 here. Pulls up, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. And it's 36 points for MP.
They're leaning on him heavy, and he's responding. He can carry the load.
Here's Diaz. Still without a bucket. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Pass to Barbosa. Here's Diaz. Checked by Sexton. Here's Tavares. Here's Diaz. The bank shot, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done. Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Santos. Pass to Diaz. Here's Santos. 6 to shoot. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Santos has got 14 points.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Here's Santos. To the paint. Pass to Santos. Takes a three. And another three for Brazil.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
And so Sexton will bring it up for USA. And MP with a basket on the assist by Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. So it's Brazil now. Here's Santos. Pass to Diaz. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. Diaz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
A deep three from MP. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Takes it inside. Here's Santos. And the three off target. Looking to slow it down here, run a play.
Which is interesting, because they've done much better playing with pace. Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Santos. Pass to Santos. Brazil moving that ball around. Barbosa.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Brazil. Here's Santos. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The three. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Santos. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires for three. Santos good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's USA in total control. Welcome back, folks, for our fourth and final quarter of FIBA. Say, making a switch here. MP's checked in. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. No good from outside. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Can they get it? And another three for Brazil.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Hands it from the wing. MP's got 51.
Yeah, nice ball movement from Poole. Just setting up someone else out there.
Here's Santos. Pass to Santos. Drives to the hoop. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Gets the three to fall.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And there's the screen.
2 minutes remaining.
With a 9-footer. And again, it's Brazil converting.
A good move inside, finishing through some tough defense. He'll battle you anytime he's around the rim.
MP shot is off. So it's Brazil now. Pass to Santos. Lets the three fly. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. And MP with a basket on the assist by Poole. MP's got 56 in the game.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Here's Diaz. Here's the three. Rebound USA. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jacks up a three. And it's Barbosa with a rebound. Now Brazil with it. Here's Santos. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Pass to Santos. There's the three. Counted from distance.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yep, that one's good.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Here's Santos. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Here's Santos. And so USA takes the win.
Well, with this 2-0 record, they win their group. They get a good seed in the final round. This is how you start a FIBA tournament.
your body, we help you free it. If it's TNT to leak it, it ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. C-L-I-B-S-E. L-V. I can show you how. If you let me, I want to bring like confetti. Ready, she leaning on Celine, cause she ain't stepping into Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli, I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm pulling you.
Good evening, everyone. What a treat we have.